Cross country may be a solo sport, but it takes teamwork for every runner to excel, especially during a pandemic. The Demon Cross Country team wrapped up an unusual season with its socially distanced meets, mask requirements at the starting line, and isolated runners crossing a crowdless finish line with a host of personal bests. A 4th place finish for the girls and a 6th place finish for the boys at the 4A state meet in Colorado Springs this fall.
Team did great this year. They exceeded expectations and just ran really well amidst some trying circumstances, and with everything going on, they performed exceptionally well, had a lot of personal best. They came together as a group to really chase after some goals. I was proud of what they did.
The Demon girls also won the 4A Region 5 title to propel them to state. Senior Paul Knight capped off his high school running career with a 10th place finish at the state meet. Their socially distanced training regimen included 2 40-minute runs each week, alternating with longer runs around town. Not only that, but they maintained the highest team grade point average in varsity sports this year.
They're good. See, the teams have always excelled academically. I've never had to really worry about that as much as maybe some other teams. They've had the highest GPA ever since I've been here as far as team sports. So they're very driven. Runners we're kind of obsessive compulsive, and so they seem to keep on task on their academics just as well as they do their running.
It's a big focus for us, is actually maintaining that balance instead of just focusing on the sport, and being able to go that extra step really, and making that a focus.
I tried to keep my time managed, so basically I'll come straight from school to cross country, and then straight from cross country home to do schoolwork. And I think actually the busier I am, the more scheduled I am. Like if I have a lot of free time, then I tend to procrastinate. So cross country is actually very helpful in regards to time management.
Although cross country is an individual sport, runners said the team support kept them coming back to push themselves harder on their runs and to comply with social distancing and mask wearing to stay healthy during the pandemic.
They did to stay within the guidelines and get a season, and the way they worked together. I think that's why we were successful, especially with the whole COVID thing. People say, gosh, you had such a large team. How did you do it? Well, a lot of prayer by a lot of people, but really it came down to kids doing the guidelines, wearing the mask and social distancing and everything. And bottom line, I think it came down to they didn't want to be that person, that ruined it for everybody else, because they've been running together for a while, and had these relationships, and they didn't want to be that person. So they had some accountability with one another and did what they had to do to have a very successful season. And real happy for the seniors they got to do that as well.
I love my teammates. That's one of the best parts about cross country. We all just support each other and everything. We compete with each other, but it's all just in fun.
We all run our workouts together, and it's really fun to kind of grow the team through that work. And then beyond that, I think we have sometimes a little too much fun on bus rides and stuff, just screwing around. And so, I think that helps a lot with, it's just kind of a way to form that bond with the team. And because of that, we're able to support each other and kind of get through all those difficult times that we go through.
Well, that's what I was going to say, is that I love the team aspect of cross country. Like it's been something I've been doing for the past 4 years, and I've built a really good community with good friends.
Congratulations to the Demon Cross Country team for their successes both on and off the field, and for staying healthy through the season. Thanks for watching this edition of the Demon Spotlight, brought to you by Durango Party Rental, Fast Signs of Durango, and the Local News Network. I'm Wendy Graham Settle.